Hello Aries, this is going to be your timeless love reading and I hope you get some clarity and guidance from it. So let's get started. Aries, literally off to a flying start, Aries. I didn't even have to shuffle. Literally as I began, we've got the Hanged Man jumping straight out of the deck, not wasting no time. Okay, I feel like is your person's energy right now. So we're seeing what's going on between you and your person. We're seeing, your person's intentions towards you, their thoughts, their feelings. And they are definitely having some major realizations about you, major realizations about your connection, seeing the connection in a new light. I feel like maybe they've received information that gave them insight into a situation that concerned the both of you in the past. It's like information that has come to their awareness that they weren't aware of before, and it's kind of like, oh, I didn't actually know that. If I had have known then what I know now, maybe the connection wouldn't have went sour. Maybe I feel like this person is regretting their decision to maybe abandon the connection. And I know that sounds dramatic, Aries. I know that sounds dramatic, but I feel like they did abandon the connection, or that you feel like they abandoned you. But I feel like they almost did it out of misinformation. Like they had an idea or a story about you, but they had the wrong idea. They had completely the wrong idea. They didn't have the whole story. And they chose to believe the story they were told. They didn't believe you, or they didn't give you a chance to explain yourself, or it's like they judged you before actually knowing the real story, before actually really knowing you. Take it as it resonates. This is a general reading and we're only off to the beginning here. Okay, this is quite dramatic. I feel quite a dramatic situation. Let's see what else we got. We've got the Ace of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could be dealing with another Aries, a Leo, a Sag. But expect communication from this person, Aries. The Ace of Wands, like wanting to communicate, an intention to communicate, a desire to communicate, like you wanting to talk to you, wanting to be in your energy, like missing your energy, missing your passionate nature. Like I feel like you are quite passionate. Okay, you are quite passionate in everything you do, everything you say. And they miss that about you. They miss how much you kind of care about things, especially things that are important to you, because you care so deeply, and that comes across in how you talk about stuff. And this person greatly loves that passion, okay? And there's heaps of sexual attraction here from this person to you, Aries, okay? Ace of Wands, they are wanting to get jiggy with it, put it that way. They are wanting to get jiggy with it. And yeah, they're wanting to rip your clothes off. But they really had like the wrong idea about you, and like how stupid are they? Aries, I just have to say that, like how stupid are they? Why did they not see the big picture? Why was information hidden from them? I don't feel like it's your fault. I feel like why did they have the wrong idea about something here? Misinformation is a big thing here. I feel like maybe there was another influence. Maybe they were talking crap about you to them. Some jealous individual who didn't like that you were close to this person, getting close to this person. And a jealous wannabe individual, said something to this person, made them doubt you, made them doubt your sincerity, maybe made them doubt being able to trust you. But now your person knows that was actual rubbish, and they should not have believed what they were told. And it's like regret. It's like, oh my god. But it's like, it's regret. It's like, I can't believe I believed that person. I can't believe I let that person sabotage. But now they have the real story, or else they just found out that person was a liar. Okay, and that that person deliberately painted a bad picture of you to them. They know that that's come to light, that is true, that they were lied to. So, and the Ace of Wands, it's like they are, gung-ho. They want to fix the situation. They want to, race toward you. Aries, I'm getting like a confident energy from you right now. I'm getting like, well, yeah, of course you were wrong. I'm getting like, I feel like this Ace of Wands also represents you. I feel like listening to me like tell you this story about this person being absolutely wrong about you. You're kind of like, well, yeah, duh. Like, yeah, duh. Of course you were told lies about me. Of course that person got jealous and tried to talk crap. Of course you're going to come running back to me. I am getting that from you. I feel like you always kind of had that belief. You knew that this person would come crawling back. You knew that this person would find out the truth, or that they would find out that the other person was a liar. It's like you knew that. And maybe you could have warned your person about the jealous person. Maybe you saw through that person. And you were like, you knew they were not sincere. You knew they were, somebody who would cause drama, stir the pot. And maybe your person didn't believe it. They didn't believe it. Maybe they had a trust in that other party for some reason, for a stupid reason. But they were wrong. They were wrong, and they know they were wrong, and they know you were right. And you're kind of like, well, yeah, duh. I feel like you always knew that would happen. You always knew that they would find out that you were actually right. And you were the good person, And I feel like you always knew, you always believed that this person would come back to you, and it feels like it's coming to fruition in a big way. You were right on the money. Your intuition about the situation, it's like you knew they would come back to you. You knew that they would come back to you. So I feel like you are aware of like your effect on them. You are aware. Oh my god, is my camera like... Let me just fix this. Sorry, I didn't... This is like... Let me just fix this. Sorry, my dears. I'm not about to start over just because of a technical difficulty. Because I feel like that would be the work of your person. Sometimes when these little things happen in my readings, like the technical difficulties, I feel like it's your person's spirit. Their 5D self not wanting me to get this message out. And that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. It's like, I feel like your person doesn't want you to know just yet that... They don't want you to know just yet that you are right, that you were right. They're like coming to the realization now. But they don't really want... It's like an energy, like they don't really want to give you the satisfaction just yet. I feel like you're kind of like, well, yeah, duh, I'm right. And you're like, yeah, I told you so. And I feel like your person knows that you're going to come at them with that energy. That, like, I told you so. And they're just not really ready for that yet. Like, I feel like your person does have a bit of an ego. They don't like to be wrong. They don't like to be wrong, but they were wrong. And now they have to kind of come back to you and tell you that you were right and they were wrong. And I'm getting like a smirk from you. You're like, well, yeah, duh. Yeah, duh. And like, they know you're going to be like that. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, but you could be dealing with any sign. Overall energy, 8 of Cups. Yeah, your person's walked away from this other party, from this other person. 8 of Cups, turning your back. Turning their back on that person. Turning their back on somebody who they thought had their interests. Somebody who thought they could trust. Somebody who manipulated them to, separate from you. Somebody who fed them a load of crap about you. And now they have completely turned their back. Okay? Wheel of Fortune, like the wheel is turning. They are moving towards you. Like, bye-bye, driving away. Moving away from them. Coming towards you. Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces, you could be dealing with a water sign. But you really could be dealing with any sign, Aries. It doesn't matter. So don't fret if your person's sign doesn't show. Doesn't make a difference, doesn't matter. But yeah, like the Wheel of Fortune, things turning in your favour. I feel as well that they feel kind of lucky. They feel lucky that they've found this out. Like, I feel like how they came to the truth about the situation, how they came to the truth about the other person lying about you. Like, they believe only God could have done it. It was so, like, how they found out this, how they got this information. They feel like it was handed to them by God, by the universe. Like, they believe that divine intervention caused it, you know, to put them back on the road to you. And that's what they are doing. They are turning their backs on that person and coming towards you. They turned their back on you. Okay, and look what we have underneath the Eight of Cups. We have death, known as a release in the deck I'm using, but Scorpio energy. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, but you don't have to be. Yeah, it's like they turned their back on you. What an idiot. What an idiot. Imagine like believing some absolute, I wish I could swear on this channel. I really could. I mean, I really do. I really wish I could swear, because what an absolute, like, I have so many bad words I could say about this third party, about this toxic individual, about this jealous individual. But I'm getting, Aries, I'm getting that you never felt threatened by them. Again, I'm touching on this Ace of Wands. I'm saying the Ace of Wands as you as well. That you, like I said, it's like you knew your person would come back to you. You knew your person would find out that the other person was a bad person, like a bitch, just a sabotage, you know, jealous, toxic game player, trying to cause trouble, trying to, you know, destroy your connection. You knew they'd find that out. You knew that would happen. And it has. And you're just like, I told you so. Excuse me. Aries, I'm giggly right now because I just feel you're like, I told you so. You're like, yeah, duh. I knew this would happen. I knew they would like figure out that that person is an absolute wreck, like an embarrassment. An embarrassment. And you knew that they would, like, your person would come crawling to you when they figure out that the other person ain't worth anything. Are you going to accept them back though? That's the thing. Your call, free will, do what you want to do. But I feel like you're kind of happy about this. I feel like there's a big chance that you would accept them back. Like there's almost a part of you that doesn't really blame your person for going along with that bad influence, with that absolute tragic case of a human, the third party. It's like a part of you doesn't blame your person. Maybe your person had like a close relationship with them in whatever dynamic. It's personal to you. This is a general reading, so the story will be different for everybody, the specifics. But I feel like maybe they had a close dynamic with that individual. And like, it's almost like you didn't blame your person for believing it. You were just like, okay, whatever. Go along with them, believe them, whatever. You're going to come back. You're going to figure out that they are a liar and they aren't worth dealing with. You're going to figure that out for yourself, and you're going to come crawling back. You know, I'm the one for you. You're not going to find anyone better than me. Like, we're perfect together. You're not going to find somebody who will love you more than me or will treat you better than me. I feel like that could have been how it went down before they, you know, abandoned you, before they walked away, before they sided with the other person. You just knew how it would pan out. And it is panning out. Your person has realised that you were right. But I don't necessarily feel like you're going to not accept them back. because of it, because you don't blame them, because you feel like you're very mature, Aries. You are very mature. But especially when it comes to this person, it's like you were willing to give them that freedom to make that mistake because you knew they would come back to you. Like, you knew you were right, that they would realize that you were the one for them. But it's like you were willing to give them that freedom. Like you are mature. You are mature. Maybe you just knew that this was the one for you. I feel like you do. You know this is the one for you. And I feel like maybe that's why you gave them that freedom. Maybe the freedom that you gave them to make this absolute mistake of their life was, I don't feel like it's like a privilege. I am going to say a privilege, because giving them the freedom to mess up like this, I feel like you'd only do it for somebody who you feel like is truly the one. It's not somebody you wouldn't give this privilege. You wouldn't give somebody the freedom to do this if you didn't feel like they were the one for you. Okay? I feel like that's like you cut them slack because of it, because you kind of know there's something really special and deep here. You know that this is the one for you. And so you were willing to do that. You know, the Wheel of Fortune, I do feel like you think this is the one for you. Like I said, you knew they would come back to you and you'd accept them back. So I feel like you'd only accept them back, allow them to mess up and come back to you. If you'd only do that if you felt like they were the one. And I feel like you do feel like they are the one. And they are on the way back to you. And your person is expecting you to be smug. Your person is expecting you to be like, well, I told you. I told you so. You know, they know. They know what they are going to face, that you're going to be smug, and rightly so. You should be smug. You were correct about everything here. You knew how it would pan out. You knew they would come back to you. You knew the order of events, okay? Okay, Maestro, okay, Master, you knew how this would go down. And they know that. But there's like I said, they're not really ready to face you saying I told you so. But it's not out of fear, it's out of like their own ego. So that might cause a slight delay in them approaching you, but you know, it's minor. They will approach you. They are on the way back to you. They have turned their backs on this other freak individual. I'm getting a really happy energy from you now, Aries, because this is turning out the exact way you thought it would. You believed it would. You believed in this connection so much. You believed that this is the one for you, and it certainly seems to be the case. They have awoken to the fact that, oh, Aries was right. Aries was right. Nobody can love me like that. Nobody cares about me like that. They were right about this so-called person that I thought I could trust. Aries was completely correct, and all I can think about is Aries, and all I can think about is wanting to make things right with Aries. I miss Aries. I should be with Aries. I should have always been with Aries. Aries was right. Aries knew I would come back to them, and I am. Is Aries some sort of psychic? I feel like they are thinking you're a bit of a psychic, or you're so in tune with this connection, or so in tune with how things will go down. You are so in tune with the connection, and you knew how this would pan out. So they are thinking that you're a bit of a spiritualist, that you're just so intelligent in that way. You're so emotionally intelligent. You were so sure that you were meant to be, that you were able to call the order of events. You know, they are like in awe of it. They do think you are kind of psychic. And it's like, whoa, am I dealing with a psychic? I'm kind of scared. But, you know, it's not they aren't scared really. You know, they're impressed by it. You know, they are impressed by it, but it's more like, oh, wow. Like, oh, wow, it's more of an impressed. They are impressed by how you call this whole situation. how you saw through the other individual, whoever they are, whatever the dynamic they had with your person, okay? It will be specific to you. By the way, I do offer personal reading, so if you are interested, you can check the description. Aries, I'm going to pull some personal messages so I can tap into what your person might want to say to you right now. Okay, Spirit, what does Aries person want them to know at this time? My camera didn't fall back down, did it? No, it didn't. Hooray! Oh my god, Aries is absolutely roasting. Roasting. I'm roasting like a coffee bean, okay? Oh, I just got back from some grocery shopping and I got a coffee when I was out. And it's like totally hot right now. It's like 20 degrees. That's hot for Ireland. It is. It's like really hot. And like sweat is like dripping from me right now. But you know, maybe the coffee didn't help matters, but as you do. Where are my coffee lovers at? But I didn't actually have coffee. I do like coffee, but my order today was a chai latte with oat milk. Oh, it's delicious. It is delicious. It's perfect if you want like something sweet, but not something as rich as like a hot chocolate. I was just having a bit of a sweet tooth, but I had chocolate for breakfast. Shh, it's Sunday. It's Sunday. Well, it's Sunday for me. You know, it could be any day of the week when you're listening to this. But yeah, I was like, but I still have a bit of a sweet tooth, but I don't want more chocolate. So yeah, chai latte with oat milk. It's one of my go-tos when I have a sweet tooth. I recommend it, okay? If you've never tried it, oh, please do. I just went on a tangent about coffee. Do you like coffee? If you haven't had coffee today, have some. Or like any kind of drink. Maybe I feel like that's a message for somebody to like go and indulge yourself. Go and buy yourself something nice today. Treat yourself today. You know, because you were right about this person. You deserve that indulgence. Indulge in something today. I feel like it's another message for you. It's like reward yourself for being completely on the money. Okay, Spirit, what does Aries person want them to know right now? Pink, take it as it resonates. So the color pink, a pink object, okay, relevant to you and this person, might become relevant. I get so jealous over you. They are jealous. Jealous. You got somebody with green eyes. I get jealous over you. They get jealous over you. I hate the way things are between us. I'm going to change things. Please wait for me. Let's pull from another deck. Okay, Spirit, what else does Aries person want them to know right now? There is going to be some sort of making up scenario. Like I am seeing kind of a, you know, healing, sexual healing kind of vibe here. Okay, I feel like the initial makeup will be quite passionate in that regard. It's like they want to make it up to you in that way as well. Okay, like they want to knock your socks off. They want to, I feel like when you're physical with them again, if you choose to go along with this Aries, like I said, you free will to handle the situation whatever way you want to. But I feel like when you are physical with them again, like they will ravish you, like they will like kiss you all over. I mean, they will literally eat you up. You know, they'll breathe every interview in. I have to be careful what I say because I don't want to get demonetized. But yeah, they will absolutely devour you and you'll feel so warm and you'll feel so wanted. Okay, I think that's probably why I'm feeling it's so hot today, literally, but I'm like sweat is dripping. But I feel like that's symbolic as well, if you know what I mean. I just wasn't ready for you. I wasn't ready to accept the truth in more ways than one. Okay, but they've accepted it now. Don't mistake my silence for disinterest. I don't know why I said that twice, but there we go. That's just the way it is. I'm trying to resist you. But they won't resist you. I'll always put you first. I should have put you first. I should have believed you. I should have believed you. Aries, I hope you got something from that reading. And if you have, please remember to like and subscribe. And I hope to see you back soon. Thank you for watching.